Hello, welcome to our second application video quick overview. Some users mentioned that I was way too fast yesterday just opening and closing the programs. What I want to do in-depth coverage of some programs later. So this should only be a quick overview. But one cool feature I missed of Xornal that I want to show you that people mentioned this is pretty cool. You can open PDF files. So for example, here I've got the code blocks manual in English, and we can switch to full screen. What you can do here is, of course, you can read the PDF, normally including graphics, but you could also make annotations here. So you could select, for example, here the pen size, and then you could write something like, well, you could make. Wow, it's hard to draw if you have to look at the screen here. So you can make annotations here, save that, and you can put anything in a PDF. So you can use your PDF documents, highlight things that are important for you. So for example, let's use a bigger thing. Of course, you can also change the transparency. Where was that? So here's highlighting. You can also use the erasure to erase your things. So I can draw, I can make text, I can highlight in different colors. I can save and load that one. Of course, you can also zoom in and zoom out. This is zoom in here. So yeah, that's probably the coolest feature of Xornal, and that's why I wanted to show it right away. Okay, let's continue our quick overview of the applications. I think we were here. We had the diagram editor, document viewer that can show PDFs, empty pad and pencil. These two I will show later on. Then here's multimedia. There's a lot of cool stuff, for example the Milky tracker and the Schism tracker. If you've lived with the Amiga, you know what a tracker is. It's meant to make mod files, to make music. And here's the full tracker. It's very, very small, of course, that's the normal one, but you can use shortcuts if you're used to that program. I am not. So I could, for example, load some music. Let's see, where do I have something? I had some music here. There's Amiga. And there are mod files here. So yeah, here's Lotus, for example. You can add it as usual. You have the instruments. I haven't connected the audio out this time, but I tried to go nearer with the microphone. You can use the keyboard to play. Of course, you can play the song as usual. So here's the normal Lotus's Pre-Turbo Challenge 2 song, coming from the Pandora speakers this time, as I haven't connected the audio out for an application video. So if you want to use a tracker on the go, you can also configure it to use full screen. Okay, next application is Mercator. I made a quick jump because I first had to download the data. I downloaded Ingolstadt, which is the city I'm living in. If you want to know where I am, I'm right here, Chefbräustraße 11. That's where I'm located with the Pandora here. If you ever want to come and visit me, give me a call. If you're in Ingolstadt, you're always welcome to have some coffee with me, talk about the Pandora, take a look at the Pandora. Okay, how well does OpenStreetMaps run? Well, Mercator run to edit OpenStreetMaps. If you zoomed in close enough, it's fine. As you can see, I could move things around here if I wanted. So that works. Never, I don't have an account and I don't want to upload here anything. I'm screwing up. It's a bit slow if you've zoomed out too far, because then of course there are a lot of nodes to display, and that certainly is too CPU intensive for such a mobile handheld. But if you just want to edit some street in your surrounding and are using GPS, for example, then this works as well. Okay, so this was Mercator. Then we've got GFTP, for example. GFTP is your standard FTP program. You can put your username and password in here, or you can just connect to a public FTP server, for example Debian. So yeah, you've got everything on the right as usual. I could download, for example, that README here. So here, README downloaded. It's a standard FTP program. So if you're on the go and need to edit on your server, on your web server, or need to upload some files or download, then you can do so. Great. Next, I think we're through here. There's XChat, which lets you connect to normal IRC, of course. Don't want to show any discussions there right now because some people don't like that, and well. Then there's Orage, which is a built-in mini calendar here. You can make some appointment, event, to-do, journal, all-day event, and with an alarm and recurrence, so it can remind you of things. Can make categories. It's your standard small calendar here. This calendar is only on the Pandora, so there's no synchronization with Orage. It's just your quick calendar, and as you can see, if you run it, then you've got the calendar here. You can open it and see all your appointments. For example, let's make, well, 24 new appointment, and that's an event, and that's Christmas, for example. I don't need an alarm, so save that event. Close. Now this one is in bold, so it shows that there's an event, and if I click on it, it shows the event, and if I do a double click, it opens this event window. I can also do to-dos, a quick journal, where I can make some entries. So this one is on the Pandora itself, not on the SD card. That's built in. There's another one, a pretty cool one in my opinion, that's QOrganizer. That's also an organizer, as you can see here, where you can make notes and stuff like that. It also has a to-do list. I've got it's currently in German language, but basically it has a calendar, to-do list. This is for students. They can put all their I don't know what it's called in English, all the lessons in there. A small notebook you can print and stuff like that. The cool thing about this program is that you've got FTP. I haven't set up it yet, so it doesn't happen anything. But you can use, well, I can change the language to English, then you will all understand. Okay, that needs a restart of that program. So yeah, some programs, of course, are multi-language already, which is pretty nice. Okay, here we're back now, it's in English. So if we take a look at the settings here, FTP settings, you can synchronize with an FTP server. So this is very, very simple. If you have multiple computers or Pandoras all using QOrganizer, you can just set up an FTP server and upload stuff there and download stuff there, and it will synchronize the calendar with that. So yeah, you've got a synchronized calendar. You can, of course, select any date, make new appointments, put anything in, new events. So it's your basic calendar, basically, just that it can be synchronized. And that's pretty nice. Here's another nifty tool on the Pandora, Gather Viewer. Most people probably don't know what a Gerber is. Gerber actually are the files you send to a board production company to let them produce your boards. So electronic design guys might know what this is. Other people probably haven't heard of that one. Here, for example, is the Pandora board. You can do measurements with this viewer. You can switch on and switch off any layers there are. So you can make different colors for each layer. So let's just switch off most of the board layers. Here's just a little bit left. So yeah, that's what you can see on the Pandora board, the silk screen on the board itself. If you take a look at those boards, you can see that one. It's good enough to even handle complex Pandora boards with 8 layers here. So that's the Pandora on the Pandora, and that's pretty cool. Okay, some more programs we have here in Office. There's FreeMind, a mind map tool. It works, but I have to be honest, I never knew what mind mapping is, so I have no idea what I will do with that program. But I can just start it up and do something, but as said, I have no idea what it's useful for. So here you go. Can open a new mind map, a new map. So here's a new mind map. I can put something in here. Pandora, whatever. Pandora. I can put some little tags here. To be honest, that's everything I know what I can do here now. If you've used mind mapping tools, you could probably show it better than me, but I don't know what that is. Okay, some more Office tools we have here. That's for example TI-92. So if you ever wanted to have a calculator, you could load programs here. And well, this is a re-implementation of the classic TI calculator. It works exactly as the original. It's basically an emulator. So you can even load the programs there. This is pretty cool if you still have, if you've used that one before and you know it exactly how it works, then this one is cool. I have no idea, so I'm going to exit now here. Yes. However, of course, there are also other calculators. There's also an HP calculator. So if you are used to the HP 48GX calculator, then you got it here. You can also plot, so it's a complete re-implementation of that one too. Never used any of those two, so I can't show much. But if you're used to them, if you used them earlier in your life, or if you're still using them, you've got them now on your Pandora. Okay, and last thing in useful tools for today, that's Gparted. There it is. Gparted, everyone should probably know, is a partition editor. So if you're on the go and need to partition a hard disk or an USB stick or whatever, then you can do so with Gparted. Currently it's looking at my SD card, has a mount point, label, allocated and unallocated memory. I could also switch to my second card that's in there. So yeah, you got a complete partition editor here and partition manager, and if you connect hard disk via USB, then you can partition that one and create file systems. Okay, that's our quick application overview part 2. See you tomorrow.
Power up.